A number of players pushing for All Blacks selection, says Ian Foster. With this year's Rugby World Cup in France just over 4 months away, All Blacks coach Ian Foster has said that a number of players are pushing for selection. Late last month, Foster name-dropped 2 high-flying outside backs as potential bolters ahead of the Rugby Championship and World Cup. The Chiefs couldn't have started the Super Rugby Pacific season any better. They've won all 9 of their matches and currently sit in first place on the ladder. Playmaker Damian McKenzie has been sensational, but a couple of his teammates may be playing themselves into an All Blacks call-up. Ian Foster recently revealed that selectors were really interested in outside backs and highlighted Chiefs duo Shaun Stevenson and Amani Narawat as contenders for an All Blacks call-up. Following the Chiefs' hard-fought win over the Crusaders in round 10, Foster insisted that both players were still in the hunt, but they aren't the only ones. "I've mentioned those two myself in the last week. They've deserved it because they really are putting their hand up," Foster said on a Sanzi the run home. "There have been a number of players who have put their hand up, but I guess in the case of Shaun and Amani, they've probably been the ones in bright lights, haven't they? They've taken their opportunity, they're playing regularly and really doing a good job for their franchise and making us have a look at that. The fact that you've got Severis, who's out of contention, it does mean that we are putting the spotlight on that space. So it's a good time to be playing well as an outside back, that's all I'd say." Chiefs flyer Shaun Stevenson has been one of the form players of Super Rugby Pacific this season. The Maori All Blacks representative has been scoring tries for fun from either fullback or wing. Stevenson, who starred for the All Blacks 15 last year against Ireland A, has scored the most tries out of any player in the competition with 9. As for Narawat, he's been sublime on the right edge for the Chiefs. The winger was especially impressive during the round 4 win over the Rebels, having run for more than 100 meters. But across the competition, there are a lot of players putting their hands up for higher honors. "Right now, as a group of selectors and coaches, we've got a pretty clear idea where we're going," he added. "We're studying each week, we're looking at it, but we've also got to make sure we've got a really solid plan for the next tier of players. Overall, there's some strong positions, but we are seeing some players. You look at 9s, some 9s are really putting their hand up and showing growth in their game, which is putting pressure on the guys that have been in the All Blacks. That's exactly what we want. We've got 2 squads to pack before the World Cup. We've got the Rugby Championship squad of maybe 36 players instead of 33 for the World Cup, and we've also got an All Blacks 15 who have 2 games in Japan. There's plenty to play for."